What up, y'all? It's Too Heady here. We're coming at you with a banger of a video today. Today we're talking about the time where the cops pulled the round on me and my buddy while we were rolling hard as fuck on Molly. So, this happened around my sophomore year of high school, like most of these stories do, and my buddy and I decided to hang out with each other after school on a Friday. And usually after school on Friday, we both worked at the same job, so we both had like literally the same amount of money, same shift, same fucking hours, same everything, you know? So every Friday we'd chill and like pull our money together, get like an ounce of weed and like whatever else. Like whatever other shit we fucking wanted for the weekend. Sorry, tongue tied myself. So this fateful weekend, we're like, all right, let's go get like a fucking ounce of purple punch or something like that. So we hit up the plug. We're like, yo, can we fucking come over? Can we come grab that? And he takes a fucking little bit to respond, but we're kind of just going through school. We usually had half days on Fridays. I don't know why, it was just kind of a thing at our high school. You would get out at like noon on fucking Friday, which was dope. So we took the fucking bus back to my buddy's house, and we both had like a little bit of weed. We had like maybe a gram, like between the two of us, and we just packed these fucking bowls up for us, like just hand piped and smoked them, held it in for like 7 seconds or whatever to extract all the THC into your system. That shit never actually works. Don't do it. Terrible for your lungs, especially with dabs or anything like that. But, so, along with the story, so the plug finally hits back. He's like, yo, like, y'all can come up. Like, we're like, word. And the plug's house was only like a short walk from my buddy's house. We didn't have a car or licenses at this time. So we walked down. It took like 5, 10 minutes to walk down. It's maybe a quarter mile away from my buddy's house. So we walked down there and he's like, yo, what's up? Taps us up. And we just chat with him for a little bit. We sat, smoked, took a few dabs with him, and we're like, he pretty much just showed us what he had. We picked out what we wanted, and we're like, all right, we're all good. And then he stops us. He's like, yo, I got some like other shit you guys might be interested in. Like, I know you've had some acid, some mushrooms from me before. I got something kinda up that line. And at this point, I knew what he was talking about because I've done Molly with him many, many, many of the times. And he's like, he pulls out this fucking, I don't remember, it definitely wasn't a bag. It might have just been tinfoil or some shit like that. Pulls it out, lays it out in front of us, and it's just this big fucking like straight ounce crystal of fucking straight MDMA. And we both look at each other like, oh my god, what in the fuck is this? And he explains it to us. It might not have been MDMA, it might have been SAS, I believe, but they're very close, almost the same thing. One's like more tweaky than the other, which explained what happened to us. So we're just looking at him, we're like, yo. And like he tested it right in front of us. He was like, yeah, this is like 98% fucking MDMA. We're just like, alright, bet how much? I think he told us it was like fucking $10 for like a point, which is like a hit. A point one was like 5, $10. So we're like, alright, we'll just buy like a half gram. So we bought fucking threw down 40, $50 for it. And he's like, all right, like, just be careful, just take it slow, take some finger dips. And we are just like, all right, that sounds good. Like, yeah, we'll do that. So we hustle back to my buddy's house. We're all fucking happy, like, yeah, look at what we got. I believe when we were fucking leaving, we took finger dip with him as we were leaving, and that shit just tasted like fucking dirt. Like, if you ever tried ecstasy or anything in like pure form, it's like licking the bottom of a rubber tire after you drove on a dirt road for like fucking 40 minutes. It is a terrible fucking taste. It is not fun. It is awful, and it lasts in your mouth for fucking ever. Like straight hour. Like that is my least favorite part of it. Worst part always. But besides the point. So we get back to my buddy's house, and I don't know, we're just filled with adrenaline because this was his first time, and like this was still new to me. Like, I haven't done it a terrible amount of times at this point. Not enough to where it was like not a fucking good time or not a fucking adventure every when I did it. So we pretty much just go upstairs. We were Nick Fiends back then, and we would just take his mom's fucking butt ends of cigarettes that she would leave in the ashtray and smoke those when we didn't have a vape or something. And we fucking pack up a few of those toe pulls. We smoke them to our head real quick. And I'm pretty sure the first fucking hour we were just like playing Call of Duty and shit. I was on his PC and he was on his Xbox and we're just playing together. And we were fucking going. 360s, fucking everything. We were going hard. MLG pro gamers, like, I'm telling you what, we were the best in the fucking lobby for an hour straight. Fucking 40, 50 kills a match. Fucking on the old COD. And, like, I don't know, you can't top that, you know? But we get to probably, y- yeah, an hour later, and we're like, okay, let's take a little more. So we both take like a finger dip or two after, and we're like, okay, there's a little bit left in the bag. We'll leave it under here, and like if we need more, there's more left. Like we just didn't really know how much to take. I was always given it from him. I never bought my own, and so we're just chilling for a good bit. I forget what time we like dozed out. It was probably around 4:35ish. It wasn't too late, but it wasn't like super early. And we got back to my buddy's house at like 5:36. So our second dose was around 7, 8, I'd say. 7 7:30. Yeah, 7:38. Sounds about right. So, and this is when it gets bad. Fucking about an hour and a half to 2 hours after our fucking second dose. That whole time we're just chatting, like smoking. We could start feeling it, almost like a caffeine jitteriness, you know? And we both look at each other. It's like, dude, I need to go to a walk. Like, eyes fucking bulging out of his head like this. Like, dude, I need to go for a walk. Like, I need to get out of this house. And like I knew something was up. His anxiety was just fucking spiking the whole time, just because he kept talking to me about, I don't know, just random stuff that he normally wouldn't. And I'm like, all right, yeah, let's go for a walk. So we go for a walk. It's just a quick 5 minute one, like around his road. We get back and he's just drenched in sweat. And I'm guessing I was too. I didn't really look at myself, and his eyes are just fucking huge, bowling ball, fucking ginormous popping out of his head. Sorry, I turned the mic off. And so we go back inside and we pound some fucking water. But so we tried to eat something and that didn't really work. And he kind of went into the bathroom, threw it up a little bit. And he's like, dude, let's go for a little bit of a longer walk. Like, the cold air felt amazing on me. So, like, let's do it. I was down. I was like, okay, like, let me just grab a few things. So I grabbed a bowl, grabbed the fucking tobe, like, just a bunch of butts and some fucking nugs that I brought with us. So we head out the door, and this was the same buddy that I went to the fucking park and got drunk with. So we walk down there, and we see a cop drive by us as we're walking down, and we're kind of just speed walking, hyped up, fucking super jittery, just trying to act normal. And we were walking down, and we get to the park, and he's like, okay, I'm feeling good, just chilling and chatting to him the whole time pretty much. He was talking about a lot of things. Very, very big experience. Like, me and this friend didn't talk for a while after this experience, and I regret doing it with him a lot, but I'm glad we've moved on from it. We're friends currently to this day still. But we get to the park and we kind of look around. We see like one car in the back of the parking lot, but it wasn't super late. It was like 10, so it wasn't surprising, but it's a little out of the ordinary. We kind of sit at the benches at the park for a little bit, chatting, chilling, like drinking some water. We smoked a tobe bowl there because, nothing wrong with smoking tobe in public. And we kind of start on our way back. We didn't end up fucking grinding up any weed or anything, but we start on our way back to the fucking house. And on our way back to the house, we see a cop driving, like, this way towards us, like, towards the park that we just left. We're like, "Okay." And he kinda pulls into, like, the park road, and we're about 3/4 of the way, halfway back to my buddy's house, and we see this cop pull into the fucking park road, turn around, and start coming back our way, and instantly, we both knew what was going on, so we fucking just booked it back to my buddy's house as fast as we could, and we fucking slamming through his door, fucking close it, and kinda just get down, looking if he saw where we went or, like, if he was really following us, and we just see him continue down the road like nothing happened, so I don't know if he was actually after us in the time, like, it definitely felt like he was. But we get back inside, my buddy's just panicked, like, he's fucking done. He goes and, like, wakes up his mom, talks to her, like, has a whole revelation and everything. He did not have a good time this night, and I'm just in his room, jittery as fuck, bouncing my legs, just chain smoking fucking toe pulls and fucking bong rips, just ripping vape, like, watching fucking YouTube videos and shit, just bonked, like, so fucked up, and he's downstairs with his mom now, like, watching a movie, talking with her, like, crying, like, um, I felt so bad, like, he had the worst time you could imagine, like, I felt terrible, and I hyped it up too, I was like, "This shit's gonna be amazing, it's be a great time," and it was not for him, but that's the time my buddy and I got super fucked up off some MDMA. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next video.